Hey guys, I want to take a few minutes to talk to you about what I love to do to help with head tension. I've got a few really amazing tricks that have made such a difference for me. But first of all, I wanted to share with you a little bit about my experience. So, I've had a couple of head injuries in my past that have left me with just constant head tension as well as light and sound sensitivity. At times, I was so extremely sensitive and just in so much pain that it was hard for me to get out of bed or go in a room that had any light. And this could last for weeks or months at a time. And then, so that's more on, the extreme side. But this trick actually works for any and everybody who deals with head tension, whether it's more the long-term chronic light sensitivity type, or it's just the daily tension of, life. So the first oil that I reach for every single time, hi Mary, hi Melanie, thanks for joining guys, is past tense. This oil has changed my life, and I'm telling you, it has been the difference between me being in bed and me getting up and getting around sometimes. Now, when you buy past tense, this is kind of the old label right here, but this oil is not diluted. You get this guy full strength. So the first trick I recommend is trying it out, see if you need it full strength. If you don't need it full strength, or if you feel like, oh, that's pretty strong, then you want to take half of it, put it in a second roller bottle, and fill them both with fractionated coconut oil. And then, bam, you've got two roller bottles in one. Now, when I apply this guy right here, it smells amazing to me now. At first, I felt like it was a little bit medicinal. But now when I just smell it, it smells like relief to me because it's just made such a difference. I roll it up and down my neck all the way around and give it a good rub in. Some days, depending on how I'm feeling, I might put it down on my shoulders too. For those of you who experience head tension that wraps down into your shoulders, this is going to be amazing for your shoulders. It's really going to be relieving and relaxing. So, start with that, your past tense. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take a bottle of fractionated coconut oil. Not fractionated coconut oil. Frankincense. I was just telling someone about fractionated coconut oil. You're going to press your thumb right onto the bottle just like that. You want to make sure you got some oil on there. And then what you're going to do, I'll demonstrate it for you, is you're going to press it to the roof of your mouth. Just like that. You're going to hold it there. And the reason for that is because it gives the fractionated coconut oil, oh my gosh, you guys, it gives the frankincense direct access to your brain. Now, the roof of your mouth, that part of your skull, it's different than the rest of your skull. It's more porous. I don't know all the science behind it. I wish I could tell you, but it is different. I know that much. And we know there's plenty of research that says that frankincense can pass the blood-brain barrier. It also happens to be really amazing for calming that inflammation, supporting a natural inflammatory response. And when you've got that head tension going on, you know you've got all sorts of crazy overreactive, inflammatory response going on in your head and in your muscles and whatnot. So what you're going to do is you're going to press that frankincense to the roof of your mouth. You're going to hold it for a good 20 or 30 seconds. And you might notice that you can feel on the roof of your mouth, it might get a little bit numb. You'll sense that it's working. And then you're going to continue that trick every 20 to 30 minutes until you start to feel some relief up here. And it's going to help really level that head tension. If you're like me and you experience this through the day, like you're like, oh my gosh, it's heading uphill, who knows when it's going to come back down, the frankincense is going to, it's going to level it out so that you're not feeling that constant up and down. So it works so well, guys. If you deal with more of the long-term issues, then what I recommend is do it as soon as you wake up in the morning to help support that inflammatory response in your brain right away as a preventative before your body has a chance to get overstimulated and overreactive. So I hope that helps, guys. That is my favorite trick for head tension. If you have any questions for me, then let me know. I'll chat with you guys some more later. Bye.